I'm John Kross, founder and president of Kross Boat Works, manufacturer of a 26-foot center console outboard powered boat. I am a pharmacist by trade, but always grew up with a passion for boats, making boats and everything around boats. Growing up in South Florida, spending my days in the Keys and the Bahamas and everything always around boats, whether it be racing boats or fishing or going to the sandbar or having family day, whatever it is. That has always been my passion since as early as I can remember, being 5 years old. If you can't find me, check the water, that's where I'll be, out on a boat. Always had a dream to be a boat builder. Like I said, pharmacist by trade, did pharmacy for 30 years, owned a couple pharmacies, sold the pharmacies, and now I'm fulfilling my dream and my passion of building boats. At Kross Boat Works, we build a 26-foot boat, which I believe is the sweet spot. It's a true deep V, 24 degrees, deep V. It can be powered with a single outboard or twin engine outboard. And that's why I believe that, 26 foot is that sweet spot where you can go with either type of power package you choose, the redundancy of twin engines or the economic value in single engine. And this boat will perform beautifully with either power choice. So the Kross Boat Works 26, I believe, can satisfy a wide breadth of boaters, whether it's an avid offshore fisherman that wants to go out there and not be discouraged if it's a little windy. This boat will get you out there and get you fishing, reef fishing, offshore pelagic, crossing over to the Bahamas, whatever it is you need to do. Or if the draft is shallow enough, you can go in the back country, and fish for snook, redfish, trout. Or it works great as a family boat, great for going to the sandbar, to restaurants, or cruising, and anywhere you want to go. This boat is pretty unlimited. There's not much it cannot do. All right, this is a Kross Boat Works 26. We are a true semi-custom boat builder. This boat can be built however you want it to be built. Nothing is written in stone. This customer opted for a powder-coated T-top. You can do any kind of T-top you want. You can do a stand-through, no T-top, Key West style, whatever it is you want. We have a split console door. This can be done as such, or it can be built with built-in seating. This customer elected for a cooler. An integrated anchor locker up front with plenty of room for a large anchor and plenty of rope. In-deck forward storage box for whatever it is you'd like to put in here. This customer opted for a pretty standard leaning post, again, powder coated. We can do whatever you want. We can do a leaning post like this. We can do a fiberglass leaning post with an integrated well. This customer opted for a standalone live well, a pretty significant size live well, as this boat is in the Florida Keys, and the owner of this boat is an avid live bait fisherman, and this was the style live well that he wanted. But again, this boat can be built with or without a live well. It can be integrated into a fiberglass leaning post. We can put it on the transom. Electronics of your choice. We're not locked into any manufacturer, whatever it is you can dream. In the floor here, we have two aft storage boxes. And then one of the great features of this boat is we have an oversized bilge hatch. All the plumbing accessible, any work you have to do in there, very easy. Any full-grown adult can crawl down in this bilge hatch and do whatever it is you need to do. Boat can be powered with twin outboards or single outboard with an Armstrong aluminum high flotation bracket. The only limitations are your imagination. Kross Boat Works, we're proud and grateful to partner with NuWave Composites in Ruskin, Florida. I met with many composite companies, and when I met Brian with NuWave, I knew they were different. For me, they've been a full service partner, everything from helping design boats, 3D scanning, helping with lamination schedule, as well as actually laminating the boat using full vacuum infused process, keeping boats consistent from boat to boat, keeping the weight consistent. And I couldn't be happier with the level of service and the product that they're turning out for Kross Boat Works. So NuWave has been a great partner for Kross Boat Works. Any questions or advice or direction that I need, everybody at NuWave is a phone call away, whether I text, email, or voice call. They're always eager to pick up the phone, answer my questions, collaborate with me creatively, as well as technically, to help us put out the best product that we can. They're fair priced. They're honest. They're just a pleasure and a breeze to work with. So the genesis of Kross Boat Works is I picked up an old mold that I had an eye on for many, many years, and this mold became available. I purchased the mold. The mold was a little bit on the older side, so first thing I did was bring it to NuWave. They 3D scanned the mold. They cleaned the mold up the best they can. We popped a couple of boats out of that mold, and this mold has lived a nice full life. At this point, NuWave is developing a brand new mold for us based on the original mold that we brought them, and this mold should serve Kross Boat Works for many, many, many years to come. Because all we had was the mold for the hull. Didn't have a mold for the cap, didn't have a mold for the deck, didn't have a mold for any small pieces such as hatches. I was able to work with Brian and Reed at NuWave, and they were able to design all of these components for us, fabricating a brand new hull mold, brand new cap mold, and a brand new deck mold, all in the vision of what I had in my mind, of course with technical assistance from NuWave to make it all fit, make sense, and work. Having the partnership and collaboration with NuWave Composites gives me the confidence that I need to assure that I'm giving my customers a product that can be relied on for many, many, many years to come. And that's just a really good feeling, knowing I have their support and their expertise and their technology and their know-how and their reputation in the industry really makes me confident in the product that I'm offering to customers across BoatWorks. Anything I dream of, imagine, they're a phone call or an email away, and there is zero friction with any of my requests, no matter how outlandish the request may be. They're pretty straightforward and go, yep, we can do that for you, John, or no, we think that's a bad idea because X, Y, Z, and they're usually right. I can't emphasize enough what a pleasure it is to work with them, the expertise that they bring to the project, really easy to talk to. We all speak the same language, not afraid to ask them anything, and I know they're going to give me not just the answer I want to hear, but the answer I need to hear. I couldn't imagine having a better partner than NuWave.